Hello! I'm home alone in a caravan and I've got like an hour, so I'm gonna record the video that I've been planning to do for a while. This is completely unscripted, and because I'm not at home I don't have my microphone or my laptop, so the audio quality might not be the best, but it's fine. I want to yap a bit Deltarune. I'm gonna kind of go by like what order the drawings are in. I'm gonna try and stay relevant to the footage that is on screen for anyone who's like watching rather than listening. I mean, well, one thing I will say, since this is Pride Month art, I love that the game came out during Pride Month, right at the very start as well. Yeah. Oh my god, it's changed drawing already. I mean, relevant enough. Okay, I love that it came out during Pride Month, because these two chapters, extremely gay. Loved it. Also, I kind of liked the egg in chapter 3, the egg room. Kind of had like confirmation on Chris's gender. I know that like, that's pretty obvious that they're non-binary, but like, they're explicitly referred to as not a man in that room, which I feel like really should shut people up, because people will not stop debating and will not stop treating it as their gender is up for interpretation, even though it's very obvious that like by the game that we are not them. Anyway, about the art in the background. Hello, I was so excited about this. I never saw anyone get this scene on stream for some reason, which is really weird. But so there's a scene in, well, two scenes in the start of chapter 4, and there's you can talk to Bratty and an ice cream guy. In my stream, I thought that they were like on a date or something. I thought that she was just like, oh, you know, get over it. You can find someone else. He's too good for you or whatever. Because like I knew that an ice cream guy liked burger pants. I did not realize that it would be him that was texting him. I thought it was Bratty that was texting burger pants, and oh my god, I was so excited. You can hear in my stream like how loud I got. Oh my god. But guys, I have shipped them since I was like 12 or 13. I am 20. It's been so long. I'm so happy. I need there to be a follow-up to this at the festival. They're gonna meet at the festival. That was what happened. That is what was said in one of the scenes. They're gonna meet at the festival. I need to see how that interaction goes down. I'm so invested. Oh my god. Okay, next start, because all of these clips are like 2 minutes long, so I've got like 2 minutes to yap during each part. Although, actually, this one I drew 2 arts based on this. 2 arts? Yeah, sure. I loved Lightner's life. Amazing. It was so much fun to draw these. I love Lightner designs so much. Obviously, not new designs, you know what I mean. The designs for that game. I'm not good at rhythm games. Somehow, Toby Fox and the rest of the team managed to make me enjoy a rhythm game. Well done, Toby. Also, I love that Ralsei is singing different lyrics to what he's supposed to be singing. That's so funny and so real. I think everyone, all 3 of them have their own little quirks, because like Chris isn't actually playing the guitar, that's us. Susie's doing her own thing. She's just like hitting the drums so much that she's not allowed to play. She's like banned from playing. And then there's Ralsei, who's changing the lyrics and also getting way too into it. It's so funny. I love this game so much. Also, I like that, oh, sorry, I just like hit the wall behind me with my hair clip. I like that despite Ralsei changing the lyrics, the chorus is still the same. Also, I have like a slight feeling that Des might be singing Don't Forget. That's what this part made me think of. Cause like the song's like supposed to be, if it's not Des's song, it's a song that she liked and sang a lot. And I don't know, I mean, the melody is literally Don't Forget. So, whatever. Wow, I surprisingly don't have much to say about Later's Live. Why is this part so long? It was very fun to draw. I really like these designs. You can see the reference pictures in the background of the drawings. I love Timmy's art, by the way. Timmy, amazing artist. You know what? Since I don't have anything to talk about with these drawings, I'm gonna yap about Rule's card for a second. What a great character. I've always loved Rules. He was always one of my favorites. Oh my god. They made him like the most iconic character in the game after these chapters. He was so good. I love him so much. The humor, amazing. I love that the whole like polyamorous relationship thing. The problem wasn't that there was 3 of them, the problem was that Rose is just really weird. That is amazing. It's so funny. I love Lanino and Elnia, by the way. Also, I've messed up their names so many times. I'm so glad I got that right on the first take. I always get their names wrong. Also, this drawing in the background, just their vibes in general reminded me of that old like art trend, and I was like, you know what, let's bring that back. Took me forever to find the reference because this is not a trend anymore. I didn't know what to look up. But I was like, I should really do their Lightner's live outfits because their hands are a lot more interesting in those, as opposed to just like, you know, the regular armor glove and bare arm with a bracelet. I thought that I liked the gloves and the like accessories and stuff, and I was like, oh, and they've both got bare nails. I can like paint their nails. I thought that would be cute. Sword root. I haven't actually done this yet. I want to. I might do it on stream. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. Maybe I will have by the time I upload this video. I don't know. I don't see myself uploading this video till like Saturday, when I'll be home. So, who knows? I might upload this before then. Again, who knows? Today is Wednesday, the 2nd of July. I really want to do the sword route, but at the same time, I'm worried because doing the sword route supposedly locks you out of getting the egg. I haven't seen many people talk about this, but apparently it locks you out of getting the egg. The only other way that you can get locked out of getting the egg, unless you just like make a mistake or something, is by doing Snowgrave in Chapter 2. So I don't trust this route. Even though it's different, like, even though it's not Snowgrave, even though it's not the weird route, this is like a thing that's like clearly bad, and you know, the art here, Chris isn't enjoying what you're doing, so I don't know what's going on there. And I can only assume that this is what like the like not applicable but thing in the sweepstakes was. I'll put it on screen. I'll put what I'm talking about on screen because I don't know how to describe it. Next art. Post-word route. I haven't done this yet either. Again, we'll probably do it on stream. I'll probably just do like a full like I don't know, wrong path stream. So I'll do the sword route and the weird route at the same time. I really liked this scene. I thought it was really... I've seen videos. I really like this scene because I like how it like characterizes Chris. I love scenes that characterize Chris so much. You have no idea. Also not relevant to any thoughts that I've mentioned. However, I did this background completely freehand. I know the perspective is a bit wonky, but I'm really proud of this background. Normally I like copy Sims backgrounds when I'm like drawing for my comic, which is fine. I like taking shortcuts. I like just building in The Sims and just copying that. For this, completely freehand. Obviously I used the reference from the game to see what the house looked like, but I don't have that perspective. I don't have that as anything more than pixels. I had to like figure this out myself. Go me. Also, I need you to know that I am not this used to like yapping like this. This is extremely hard on my lungs. I've only been talking for 10 minutes. But you know, I originally thought this scene happened at the end of chapter 3 and at the end of chapter 2, and I was like, how did this happen at the end of chapter 2? Surely Chris didn't go all the way down to the library, take Bradley to the hospital, then go to Noelle's house, and then talk to her while we were in the cupboard in the bathroom. And then I realised that it happened at the end of chapter 3. Between chapters 3 and 4. Because the bunker opens for Chris. They're clearly doing something. They're like, I don't know. They're doing something when we're not controlling them between the chapters. Because we don't see them go back to chapter 3. We don't see them go back to the TV world. They're clearly doing something. So, yeah. That very likely happened at the end of chapter 3. And I just didn't process that for some reason. Also, this is not relevant to anything at all, but the audio thingies on screen, it looks like little Christmas trees, and that's cute. Oh my god, I wish I had the speed paint for the, like, that reference of Chris and Susie. I wish I had the speed paint for that. That was on my old iPad, the one that broke. That was I don't have the original file of that drawing anymore. I only have, like, the fillered version of it, so, like, you probably saw at the end of, like, all of these speed paints. I have, like, this filler that I put over drawings that kind of, I don't know, it's probably not super effective, but it's supposed to, like, confuse AI. I only have the filtered version of it. I don't have the, like, it's really annoying. Anyway, this drawing, half drawing, half just a PNG stuck on the screen. I loved all of the, like, visual jokes with Ralsei. It was so funny. Also, I loved that chapter 3 was very clearly just an ad for the plushies. Wonderful. $32. Is it $8 or higher? I love that if you pick higher, Ralsei picks lower. Like, bestie, please. Know your worth. Know your worth, bestie. I love Ralsei. Ralsei is such a good character, by the way. I always loved Ralsei. I never, like, disliked him. I never had any issues with him. He was probably never in my top 5. He might have been in my top 5. He might have been, like, 5. But, oh my god. He's either 3 or 4 for me now. Lancer's my number 1. Susie's my number 2. Ralsei or Chris is my number 3. Flippin' love Ralsei. Ralsei is such a good character. He is so fun to, like, read his lines. There's so much going on with him, and he's like inspired me to, like, he's inspired, like, what I'm gonna do with my D&D characters once all of the campaigns that they're from is done, because I want to keep my D&D characters. He's given me a lot of inspiration for one of them. I'm not gonna say which one, but he's given me a lot of inspiration for one of them. And oh, this isn't that relevant to the drawing. I just wanted to yap about Ralsei for, like, just a little bit. This drawing, I am hoping and praying and hoping and praying that that's Des. Please, please be Des. Please do not be like Asgore. That would be the worst possible outcome. But just know, I drew this with the idea in my head that it was Des. Nobody else. If it's revealed to be anybody else, I did not know that at the time of this drawing. I have, like, a whole video that I want to make on the night. I was talking to, like, a mutual, and it's not like anything. It's not like a, like, 10-minute or long video. Like, that's not particularly long, but, like, this would probably be like a 5-minute long video it's not gonna be a lot. I have things that I want to say. I have like a little mini theory that I have named Soulless Night Theory. That's all I'm gonna say for now. I will make another video. I really want to make a video about it. I really hope that we see Asriel in chapter 5. I also hope that we find out who the knight is. I'm so interested. There's one thing that I want to talk about in chapter 4. If you have played to the end, to almost the end, you will probably know what I'm talking about. But it's just, I really want everyone to experience this blind. So if anyone's watching this, like, if anyone's watching this video, and they haven't played the game yet, because they don't care about spoilers, I will not be talking about this one thing. I am desperate for people to watch this scene blind. Specifically the music. I will not say the title of the song. You know what song it is if you've played it. Anyway, that's the end of the video. That's all I'm gonna say. I might make another one later. Goodbye.